class are you in? Eighth class. And what school do you go to? St. Thomas Consolum. Okay. And do you like science? Yes? You seem very tentative. Right? Is science your favorite subject? No. What's your favorite subject? Art. Excellent. Please give him a round of applause. Very nice.
It is the art of science, you see.
We are doing the art of science, and that's who's also powering us, right? Is the art of science. Okay. So while this is getting fixed, I'm going to go check it out quickly and come back, right? And you continue with that brave face. Huh? Try it with the watermelon. No, the watermelon stakes are too low. Watermelon is not heavy enough as the bowling ball. Does anyone know what the weight of a bowling ball is? Anyone? You have different weighted bowling balls, of course. But what is the normal weight of a bowling ball? 5 kilos? Yeah? Utne? 2.5? 2.5 pounds? Is that what you're saying? About 2 pounds? Okay. This will stay. You will come a little closer because the rope is a little shorter now. Stand. Touching your nose. Stretched. Alright. Now don't move your head, okay? Don't push it down and don't move your head. Let's give him a round of applause and count him down. 3, 2, 1, go! It's coming back, it's coming back, it's coming back. Whoa! He managed to do it! Well done! Kaiser, how was that? Did you feel scared when it was coming back to you? Little bit? No? No hesitation. Very good. Excellent. Lovely. You can help back, Kaiser. And that's our Fab Lab assistant for our next experiment, Kaiser. Lovely. I also want to try it. I want to try it one last time, please, Chicky. Okay? One last time, please. So.
I think you should push it a bit.
But, no, yeah. Okay. It takes a long time to go that side and come back and everything else. So, whew, I hope I get it right this time. 3, 2, 1, go. So, as I was thinking that, but I did it, I managed to do the experiment properly, yay!
Well done, bloody human.
Nice. But Chip, tell me, after the first one, right, it starts slowing down. Why does that happen?
Well, you see, there are many factors like air resistance, friction in the joint where the pendulum is hung, like on that rod.
Oh, interesting. So, I love pendulums, but I can't for the life of me think about where pendulums are used. There are so many things that pendulums are used for. It's at the tip of my tongue, but I just can't remember what the usage of a pendulum is.
Clocks, Pratik. Clocks.
Chani, I can't hear you. Come here.
Pratik.
Yeah?
Clocks. Pendulums have been
Clocks.
used in clocks since the 17th century to keep time. Like the Big Ben clock. Do you guys know where the Big Ben is? London. Correct. The Big Ben is in London and it's a pendulum based clock.
So that it keeps time because of the pendulum.
Correct.
That's amazing.
Well, you see, pendulums are also used in metronomes. They help in maintaining the speed of music and keeping the beats.
So it also is used in music to keep beat. Pendulums are very cool. Don't you agree? Pendulums are very cool.
In fact, they're
Yes?
also used in games.
What?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Can you any of y'all guess which games are based on pendulum like motion?
Or have pendulum
Anybody?
motion in it? A swing.
That is correct.
Yes.
That is excellent.
What else? Anyone?
Can you think of a game which entirely depends on the pendulum motion, which is involving one of our body parts?
Body parts.
Yes.
Football. Pendulum motion for your leg to kick the ball.
That is also correct.
Oh, yeah?
But I'm thinking more of hand motion.
Cricket.
Hand motion, cricket. Cricket is full, but it's full, no?
Yeah.
What is it?
Bowling.
Correct.
Tennis. Tennis also has a pendulum, but it doesn't go back per se. It does. Yeah, that's also true. But What were we talking about?
You just said,
Discuss.
Bowling. Yes, how could I? The bowling ball is right over here. Right. So bowling, yeah. You have to push. You have to go pendulum-like motion. Very, very cool.
So, in bowling, you hold the ball here.
Yeah.
So that's potential energy. Then you take a backswing, that's kinetic energy. Again, you hold it here, that's potential energy for a fraction of a second. And then the force of your arm with the kinetic energy gives the ball speed and direction.
Whoa. But tell me, is pendulum motion the only scientific principle involved in bowling?
Actually, no. There is another scientific principle which is friction. It is the lack of friction, which is why the ball slides across the alley and knocks over all the bowling pins.
Ah. So that's why when you actually bowl the bowling ball, it slides for a little while before it starts rolling and then hits it.
Absolutely correct.
Thank you so much, Chandni. Can we have a round of applause for Chandni, please? And now I know why I am so bad at bowling. Right? I basically need more friction, Chip. Right? So that the ball doesn't just slide into the gutter.
Why don't you use some rice for more friction?
What? Rice. Rice. Are you sure you're saying that rice?
Yes, I'm always sure.
Okay.
Why do you doubt me so?
That's true. Okay. But I have rice. Okay. So I had gotten rice for my lunch. Right. So instead of eating that, I'm going to eat the lovely food outside. And can I have the rice, please? My rice. Very nice. And this stick. Are you sure I need the stick? Do I need the stick? Chip?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I need this stick also. And do I need a stand? I need a stand. Okay. Okay, fine. They know what I need. Alright. Chip, I've got the rice. I've got the stick. What do I need to do?
Just put it in. Make sure the stick is deeply lodged.
In this cooked rice, right?
Cook? What? Wait.
But don't second guess me. Right? Just tell me the steps and I'll do them. You always second guess me, Chip. Tell me what to do. So I take the stick and I put it into the rice.
Yes.
Okay.
But did you say cooked?
Yeah, cooked rice. You said rice, right? I had rice for lunch, so I got it into this rice. Now what do?
Just.
It's standing! It's standing on its own! Experiment done! Woohoo!
No, you have to lift the stick.
Lift the stick.
Yes.
It'll come out then.
But it's not supposed to. You're doing this all wrong.
1 second, wait. Do you think if I lift the stick, it won't come out? What's supposed to happen? Am I supposed to be able to lift the bottle with the stick?
Yes.
Okay, do you think I'll be able to lift the bottle with the stick? Yes. Let's try it. No, it didn't work. Wait. Are you pranking me again on this?
No, you just pranked yourself, silly human.
Then what am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to use uncooked rice. You didn't let me finish.
Uncooked rice. Yeah, right. Cooked rice, still something which I can believe in. But uncooked rice?
Yes, you know that's how your rice gets cooked from. It's not already cooked.
Okay. So then how does this work? You have to show me. Prove it. Prove it to me. Here you go.
You know
This is the
what?
wrong experiment.
I'm just going to let the great Deepak show us another experiment.
Oh yay! Deepak, the great Deepak is going to be on screen once again. Uncooked rice, stick goes inside. Whoa! Okay, I have to try this. Right? I'm going to have to try this. Can I have uncooked rice? And can I have a different stick? Yes. Lovely. And now you're saying I have to put this rice, I have to put this stick inside the rice and keep going.
Make sure it's in the center.
Oh! Okay, that's fine. Got it. Now what am I supposed to do?
Lift it.
You think it'll lift?
Yes.
You think I can lift it with this and put it onto the stand at least?
Yes.
Okay. Others will have rice everywhere. Whoa! Give it a round of applause. Give it a round of applause. Rice friction. So Chip, this seems pretty strong. How does rice give this friction? What happens over here?
So basically, the rice in the bottle is quite tightly packed, but there are small pockets of air in between the rice grains.
Okay.
So when the stick is inserted in the bottle, it pushes the rice tighter together and forces the air out. The even more tightly packed rice presses against the stick, causing friction between the stick and the rice. This friction is very strong and allows us to pick up the bottle.
Okay. So you're saying this friction is strong. Is it strong?
It is super strong.
You want to test out how strong it is? Can you see how strong it is?
Always, let us test the limits of its strength.
Let us test the limits of this rice's strength. Okay? So this is, normally you don't see this happening in many places, only on the Fab Lab show. We're going to test how much weight can the rice friction bottle take. So our Fab Lab makers are putting up a weighing scale, and we're going to try to put some weights and see lower and lower and lower and higher and higher, higher and higher weights to see how much we can do. Rice, this, and let's put it in. And yeah. All right, and we require the other structure, the hook.